Hello and welcome to another episode of Pleasure Explosion, the original Explosion pod. Today I'm joined by the one and only Nicholas Pryor.
That's me.
And only Nick, because everybody else has deserted us this week.
Bastards.
Can you believe it?
Hanging us out in the wind.
In fact, it's only been like 5-10 minutes since I found out that two of the members of the show are not on, so please let them all know on Twitter that they're all hopeless and can't commit to anything.
Everyone's disappointed in you all.
Yep, very disappointed in you all. It's been a very interesting week, hasn't it, Nick? Because this week we got nominated in the Dash Gamer Awards. Dash, a good friend of the podcast network, our network.
It's true.
Yes. Dan has these community awards that he runs every year.
Yep.
And this year we got nominated for the Inspiration Award with a bunch of awesome people, which is crazy. And Platinum Explosion also got nominated for Best Gaming Podcast.
I'd take particular pride in that one in inspiring Dylan to start a PlayStation podcast.
Yeah, we told Dylan we should do a PlayStation podcast.
We should do a PlayStation podcast, and you should do all the work, Dylan. You're welcome.
Yeah, and then 8 months later, there we are with Giant Bombcast and You Game Bro and the Hungry Gamers and Kind of Funny Games Daily. So
it's all us.
A couple other ones.
We're the ideas man.
I probably should mention.
Dylan's like the pack mule.
Also mention Game Hugs, Reset Podcast, and a couple of NPCs as well, just so that nobody gets left out. But yeah, if you go to dashgamer.com or dashawards.com from today, you can vote. We're probably not going to win, but I mean, if you want to add to...
Oh, today,
no,
yeah.
Yep, today when this episode is live. You can vote. Yeah, so feel free to vote. Excited?
For us.
Excited, Nick? Yeah? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it was very unexpected.
It was, actually.
Yeah.
Who else was involved? I was wondering who may have nominated us.
So, full disclosure, we were judges this year. Just so everybody knows. There was 8-Bits, a couple of NPCs, Pixel Party, Review Culture, NATO from 4 Yanks, one Aussie, fuck. Jigsy, a bunch of other people as well, yeah. So...
And we weren't able to nominate ourselves.
We weren't able to nominate ourselves, so there was no insider trading or anything. So,
but there would have been if we could.
Yeah, we definitely would have voted for ourselves in every category. Game of the Year would have been... I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
The rating podcast would have been Game of the Year.
No, it would have been Have the Gurus Been Paying Attention? That would have been Game of the Year.
Flog of the Week.
And you have some thoughts on some of the nominations, do you, Nick?
Yes. I want to call out here that Bethesda is not in fact a developer. It is a publisher. You can't include all Bethesda games as Dev of the Year.
Yeah,
but it's your awards, Dash. You do what you like. No judgment. I don't have an
opinion on that.
Except for what I'm judging you.
But I know Jack was dead set on having... on Devolver Digital being Developer of the Year. But they did not develop a single game this year, so Jack, you're wrong. Before we get into my topic for this week, or sort of topic, I just want to bring up, when do you start doing your Christmas decorations and everything? Or start getting into the Christmas spirit? Because some people have already started getting into the Christmas spirit, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, well, try working in a supermarket. They go up.
Yeah, I work in retail as well, so everything is Christmas decorated at the moment. We're already selling cards, gift wrap, all sorts of Christmas stuff, but doesn't mean you have to live it every single day.
Yeah, when I lived at home, Mum put it up the first weekend of December and took it down first weekend of January. But since I've been living out with Stacey on our own, it's just whenever. Last year, I don't think we even put any up. More out of laziness.
When did you put the Christmas tree up?
We didn't.
You didn't put a Christmas tree up?
Nah.
Sacrilege.
It's hard too, because Christmas is one of my favourite times of the year, but
yeah,
I like looking at other people's stuff and not having to do it myself.
No, I think 1st of December, that's the correct date when you're supposed to put everything up. That's when you can start playing Christmas carols. And that's when you can start buying Christmas food.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
Is it? Are you making any Christmas stuff at the moment?
I'm personally not making Christmas stuff, but we've had like Christmas stock in for fucking months, like
Yeah, of course.
fruit cakes and puddings and fruit mince tarts and all that kind of shit. It's just, don't get me started. This could be a whole other rabbit hole.
Yeah, but yeah. So just think another 2 months and then cross bun season starts.
No, not even then. It'd be like the 31st of December, like 26th of December.
Oh, less than 2 months. Good times, good times. All right, so moving on to my topic for this week, which I've changed last minute because of last minute pullouts. I thought, you and me, Nick, we don't know each other that well. I mean, we've talked a lot to each other, but
we have.
I've got this list of 200 questions to ask somebody to get to know them. So I think we'll just try and get through as many as we can in an hour and see where we're at.
Start the clock.
And start the clock. All right, number 1. If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with the extra time?
Oh, shit. I can't imagine a world without sleep.
Yeah.
I would like to
podcast more.
Possibly. I'd like to think I'd be more productive with my time, but I highly doubt I would be. I'd probably just waste it away reading, watching TV, playing games.
Yeah, I'd probably be similar. Maybe, maybe go to the gym once or twice, maybe?
That's true,
you got extra 8 hours a day?
That is... 8 hours would be lucky, yeah, but...
Yeah, okay, it's 5 hours.
Yeah, I'd probably go to the gym, because at my moment, the time is... You spend too long at the time, and I feel like I'm wasting my time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to the gym all the time, but yeah, I don't know. I found better things to do with my time.
See, not having to sleep would be a pretty solid superpower, I think.
It would, yeah. It
just frees up a third of your life.
It does. It's fantastic.
All right.
Although the government would probably find a way to make you work that extra 8 hours.
That's another 8 hours of money, which wouldn't be too bad for some of us.
True.
Some people.
True.
Yeah. All right, next question. What's your favorite piece of clothing that you own or owned?
Oh. At the moment, I have to say one of my Patriots jerseys, because all of them I've gotten as gifts. What else would be my favourite piece? That's an interesting question. What would yours be?
Yeah, it is. I've got this black shirt with it's called a character called Skull Panda.
Yep.
I bought it 10 years ago. I loved it. I think it's currently on my Twitter profile, that shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'll have to look it up.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Just
it would have to be a Patriots jersey. One of them. Maybe the Gronkowski one with the 2015 Super Bowl one. Yeah.
All right. What hobby would you get into if time and money weren't an issue?
I don't know. Probably the gym, because it's safe. It's better for me overall. It's definitely not hurt to be more healthy, but yeah, I don't know. Time and money too. Oh. I don't know. Maybe battle robots. What was that show?
Battle robots. That'd be a good one. Jet fighting or something. Yeah, it's a tough question. But I think all the hobbies that I want to get to are getting in now. I just have to put my money and time into.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the best thing to do. What would your perfect room look like?
Perfect room. Oh, here we go. I've often dreamed about this. Would have a massive TV on the wall. A nice comfy lounge. Would have a fridge in there, obviously. Then I'd have a big workstation to put all my wargame hobby stuff, to paints and all that kind of stuff, and a big table in the middle to wargame on. And yeah, just decorated with Patriots and Star Wars and general nerd gear. How about yourself?
Yeah, probably something similar. Something like a man cave sort of thing.
Yeah.
With a ton of bookshelves to put stuff on and shelving to put collectibles and statues and all that sort of rubbish that
Yeah.
I shouldn't be spending money on. And then, of course, massive TV, maybe a desk with like a proper computer and stuff. So
Yeah, definitely.
some nice artwork.
I'll probably have a
best.
proper decent streaming setup too, because at the moment it's kind of makeshift. Set it up and breaking it down every time.
Get a green screen or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know the answer to this one. How often do you play sports?
Do you count esports?
Yeah, I guess.
None at all.
None. Yeah. Yep. So my answer is also none.
Yeah.
All right.
I used to love playing football. I just didn't have the time with work.
Yeah. Again, we could get back into it if we had
that is true.
Time and money. If we didn't have to sleep, we could get back into sport. It'd be great.
It'd be terrific.
What fictional place would you like to go to?
Ooh.
Hogwarts. I want to go to or at least the Wizarding World.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Who said it's not? Who said it's fictional?
I say it's fictional. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Dylan. You're not here to defend yourself.
Well, I feel like all the fictional worlds I want to go to and have a look at would be extremely hostile to me.
That's true.
I've often thought of going to Star Wars or Middle Earth or something, but
they're always at war and they're always fighting each other.
I know, it's ridiculous. Pokemon Snap World, there we go. I don't think I can die there.
Pokemon world just in general would be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, just go around, see actual Pokemon.
Would they be like those realistic Pokemon? Would be like those realistic drawings that people make, or would they be the cartoony ones?
They'd be cartoony. I hope.
That'd be weird.
I wouldn't. I don't care. They're just like CG as well. They're not actually like.
It's like Pokemon Go, but in real life.
It's not like All right. What job would you be terrible at?
Oh. I don't know. There's plenty of jobs I'd be terrible at, but I'm trying to think of a funny answer.
Comedian.
There we go, comedian. I'd be horrible at a comedian.
I would be a terrible doctor. I'm not a fan of gross stuff. No, insect like animal handler maybe. Like getting rid of snakes and stuff. No, that would be bad. Be like, nah, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
that snake. That's a pretty small snake.
That's its natural habitat. You mean
when was the last time you climbed a tree?
Climbed a tree? Are we climbing all the way, or just like up a little bit?
Up a little bit, I guess.
I don't think I've ever climbed a tree. Like I've gotten trees that like go up at a fork at the beginning. Like I've gotten up in that little fork, but other than that, like I'd never really climbed trees. I'm afraid of heights, so it's something
that wouldn't help.
No.
Yeah, probably not since I was a kid. Probably I know we did there was at school camp there was a tree that you carabined climbed up. I don't think that really counts, but at Scarborough down on down where I live, used to live, there was a park with a bunch of really short trees that they're like mangrove trees or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're not straight up. They're sort of on an angle and sort of go up all over the places. So that was fun to climb up. So if you're ever in Scarborough,
climb that mango tree.
Climb those trees. It's good fun. If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning a medal for? As I discovered at Extra Life, it would be sculling beers.
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry,
surprisingly very good at sculling beers.
I know. I've rewatched Jack's vlog. You can find at Cruisy Mate on YouTube. I smashed him. It was ridiculous.
Cool. The amount of times you could take a shit in a day, maybe.
That would be a long event.
It would.
Like how many? Would it be the one day? You have a 24-hour to shit as many times as possible?
Yeah, I guess
so. Or would you have it separate events where it's you have it over a couple of days, like a marathon event? Over the 2 weeks that the Olympics are being held, how many? The person who shits the most. Is it in weight or times you go?
I think it'd be in times you go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, because you kind of snap off and hold it on. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really thought about this as an Olympic sport.
But is that more of a challenge?
That's true. You'd have to be tested for performance-enhancing laxatives as well.
Yeah, they'd have to. Laxatives would be on the banned substance list.
One I know I could win at gold medal every time is Annoying Stacey.
Yeah,
or picking Rainbow Road SNES every time.
Yeah, you're the only one who could ever do that.
It's the best track on there. I don't know what everyone complains about.
What is the most annoying habit that other people have?
Ooh. I hate people that chew with their mouth open.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't explain it. It just drives me up.
That's understandable. I don't know why people need to open their mouth.
Yeah, I know. All loud eaters.
It's not that difficult.
No.
Unless you're trying to talk while you eat, which you
shouldn't be doing anyway.
You shouldn't be doing. You should try and finish your food, otherwise you'll choke.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not really any excuse for that. I think people who can't drive properly.
True. Yeah, that's very true.
That is the most annoying thing.
Or don't know how to use blinkers.
I am so terrible. The other night I was like pretty tired. I almost ran through a red light. I like saw people crossing the road. I'm like full on brakes. I'm like, oh dear God, I should not be driving. And then I went to Justice League.
All's well.
All's well that ends well. And nobody died, so it's all well. Yeah. What job do you think you'd be really good at?
Ooh.
Pretty clear from what
Does it have to be a legitimate job?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. I guess I'm pretty good at the job, but I'm pretty good at the job I'm doing at the moment. It's not just particularly something I want to do.
Would you go more fancy baker, like what's his name, Adrian Zabombo or whatever is the baker?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the fancy macarons and the little bakery, or the cake boss. You seen the cake boss?
Nah.
Makes the fancy cakes with the.
No, I haven't really. I don't know. I like to think that I've always wanted to work in football. I'd like to think I'd be good as like a coach or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or like working like grassroots, like getting kids into NFL. That'd be.
Yeah.
I think your passion would get people to do that. For me, probably doing just. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I mean, doing this full time would be pretty great.
That's true.
Yeah. I think I'd be okay at it, so.
You think you'd be good at any job that you got your degree for?
No.
That's why you don't do it?
Yeah. What skill would you like to master?
I'd like to master baiting.
Baiting? Like baiting fish? Or baiting...
or debating.
Dangerous animals? Debating? Yeah. Debating would be a much more useful skill than the other skill you're thinking about.
I don't know. It could be like end of the world and there's only very few fish left and I have to bait them.
Yeah.
There we go.
I would love to be like super skilled at playing an instrument like a guitar or piano.
I always wanted to play the drums, but I wasn't allowed as a kid. So
no?
Yeah, because
I don't have the hand to eye coordination.
I used to be pretty good at the rock band drums, but yeah, like Dad was a shift worker and people used to live next door and they used to play in the garage all the time and Dad would never be able to sleep, so they kind of killed any chances of me getting a drum kit then.
No.
And now, like, I got better things to spend my money and time on.
Electronic drum kits, they came too late.
That's true. Damn.
Well, yeah. What would be the most amazing adventure to go on?
I don't know. I'm not an adventurous type, normally.
No, me neither. I think just going overseas in general would be pretty fun.
Going over to America, like going on a history tour in Europe, or maybe going to see the football, like back to back in America somewhere.
Or going to space. That would be pretty
good. I'd like to go to space.
That would be amazing. If you had unlimited funds to build a house that you would live in for the rest of your life, what would the finished house be like? It would be awesome. That's what it would be.
Yeah, it would. Like, I often thought that if I had the money to build anything I wanted, it'd be pretty humble. It wouldn't be massive.
Really?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just not one of those people that need to have a massive house to flaunt it or anything like that. It'd be like bedrooms for the kids, my man cave, an office for Stacey, and then like a living room, a kitchen, all just the basic stuff. Just a ordinary house, I guess. Yeah. Plus, the bigger the house is, the more you have to clean. I fucking hate cleaning.
Would you want a double-story house? Is that... I always wanted a double-story house growing up.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to go up and down the stairs.
Until you get old and then you can't go upstairs anymore.
But then you've got all those money, you can get like a lift, one of the lift things up the stairs. That is true.
I suppose depending on space, because I've always liked like the country homestead ones with the giant veranda all the way around and that.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. Probably something like that.
So, yeah, my grandparents had a house down in Rosebud.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack, to spring that surprise on you. Yeah, so we'd go there every Christmas. I'm sure we'll talk about this at a later point. But yeah, they'd have a double-story house. They built it all themselves.
Yep.
Well, they rebuilt it all themselves. It was like on a foundation of an old house. They had a dumbwaiter, which was really cool. So
really?
I
didn't think people actually had those.
Yeah. No, and then apparently they sold it, and then the people who bought the house got rid of it.
What? Why?
I know. Why would you get rid of a dumbwaiter? It makes no sense. You can't put anything there.
Yeah, I know. It's not like you can replace it with anything. Like, You could even put the baby with a dirty nappy in it and set it down to your partner. Deal with this.
Yeah. What's your favorite drink?
Pepsi Max.
Coke Zero. Sorry,
really? Jack. Coke Zero?
I like Coke Zero.
I don't know.
No, maybe Solo. I like Solo. Oh,
that's pretty good.
Lemonade. Yeah. Lemonade's pretty good.
I don't know. With Coke Zero, it's just too syrupy and thick, and I don't know. You could never get into it.
No? Alright. What state or country do you never want to go back to? Or, for us, do you never want to go to? Maybe a better question.
No, I've been to every state except for Tasmania and Northern Territory. Sorry, Ashley, but I'd have to say Queensland.
Ooh.
It's got nothing to do with the people or what's there. It's just the heat and the humidity. And
that's fair enough.
It's disgusting.
I haven't really been anywhere much.
So Victoria.
No, Victoria's pretty great.
Yeah.
Out of all the places I've been, probably I went to New Caledonia, like on a cruise.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, just because the people there don't speak English. And they were charging people to use the public toilets.
Oh, really?
That's pretty, yep.
Yeah, that's dodgy.
Yeah, that's dodgy. So, yeah. I'm fine. Been there once, seen it. It's all good.
Been there, done that.
I'm not a big beach person or stuff like that, so it's all good.
We don't like the sand. It's coarse.
What songs have you completely memorized?
I did completely memorize Grace Kelly by Mika just to annoy your co-worker. But I can't say that I know it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely songs that I can sing along to word by word, but I can't sing it back without listening to the music at the same time.
They just it's just one of those reflex things.
Yeah.
You sort of just know the song when it's being played. Obviously, I imagine just a bunch of your favorite artists.
Yeah, that's
all the lyrics too.
Yeah.
Or any songs that are really simple.
Yeah.
Like Happy Birthday.
Yeah, I know Happy Birthday off by heart.
Yeah. The national anthem, but only up to the first end of the first verse.
The Australian national anthem. Jackie Trader.
Yes. Man, Jack, you're getting a lot of hate on this episode. Happy birthday, Jack.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jack.
Everybody wish Jack a happy birthday belatedly. What game or movie universe would you like most to live in?
Live in. This is different to visiting.
Yeah.
This would be even higher risk of dying.
Yeah. What's a nice safe game?
Madden.
Live in Madden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. Fast and Furious. Let's live in the Fast and Furious world.
There we go.
As long as you're not on the roads.
Yeah.
As long as you don't drive.
Cars flying through the air, through office buildings.
Yeah. It's good fun. They haven't been to Australia yet, so we're safe here.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. What do you consider to be your best find? So I'm guessing like your best bargain or something? Or the best thing you've bought?
I don't know. I can't resist when cans of 24-pack of Pepsi Max are less than half price. That's a good bargain.
That is a good deal. It'd be silly not to buy it for that price.
Probably, in recent memory, I went to like this food warehouse place and they had almost litre bottles of Sweet Baby Ray sauce for cheaper than what it costs to get the small ones at the supermarkets. That was pretty good fun.
Yeah. I can't really think of anything. Like, I think I got one of these webcams that I'm using pretty cheap. Like, it was really on special, so that's the first thing I can think of. It's probably like something that I bought like years ago that I don't have anymore.
Yeah.
It's probably a better deal. But what are you going to do?
It's true.
This is difficult. I should have thought about this before. Are you usually early or late?
Early. Definitely early.
Early, yeah, early.
I hate being late.
Yeah, late people are the worst.
They are.
Yeah, it's super annoying. I prefer to, yeah. I'm not as bad as my grandparents who need to be at the airport 3 hours early, but...
Well, it was like 2 hours early, I think.
Yeah, 2 hours is not bad, but 3-4 hours early is not...
Well, I was early. I was like 6 hours early at fucking Melbourne, but that was only because Dylan had to catch his flight too.
That's true. Oh, at Melbourne, there were like people showing up like half an hour before their flight was about to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's crazy. Why would you... You've got to get through security screening. You've got to get all the way to your gate. People are boarding like already half an hour before the flight even goes off. Why? You're terrible people.
So, I find late people are...
Manage your time better. That's not make sense.
Late people are just selfish, in my opinion.
Yeah. Bad.
Fucking late people.
What pets did you have while you were growing up?
Unfortunately, I didn't have any pets growing up. I did have sea monkeys when I was like 7 or 8. Then my dad tipped them out when we moved house.
Oh no!
Then
were they the what was the name of the company that did the sea monkeys?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Was it? But there was like the cartoony.
One on
the little
on the packet. Yeah,
on the packaging.
And they had like that cylinder thing with like the magnifying little glass round things on it.
Yeah. I remember those.
Then when I went to Tamworth with my nan, I caught a turtle out fishing, and I kept that for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you'd call that a pet, maybe.
What happened to it?
Let it go. Yeah, let it go at a creek
like
home.
The same creek or a different?
No. Along the back at home. I live far away from.
Oh, okay. So you relocated this turtle?
I did. Yeah. His name was Bill.
Oh, cool, Bill the turtle.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was fine.
Yeah, I like to tell myself that.
Yeah. So I had, when I was young, my first pet was a rabbit.
Yep.
Called Buster. I think it was like 5 or 6.
Yep.
But then we moved up to Brisbane, so we had to give him away.
No.
Then we had a border collie called Clancy.
Oh.
He went for, I think we got him when I was 7.
Yep.
He passed away. He got epilepsy.
Oh, okay.
In the end, yeah. So he passed away. Oh, he was put down when about 2009, maybe. And between then, we also had a cat called Smokey. She got hit by a car.
Poor thing.
It was really, it was pretty bad. We came home from school one day, and there was just a dead cat in the middle of the road with eyeball on the other side of the road.
Ooh, that's
it's not. That's not good for a 12-year-old.
No.
Me, and then my 2 younger brothers at the time. So that's not great. And then we just had a slew of other little dogs that just either didn't stick around very long because they were just too energetic or stuff, or they just didn't fit in, or they passed away, just food. They just suddenly... Or ticks. Ticks are the worst.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Do you have a dog at the moment?
No, so the property we're at the moment doesn't allow pets.
Oh, that sucks.
But we have a couple of birds at the moment.
Birds
you can occasionally... Yeah, birds are alright.
You hear my birds.
Yes, you can. You definitely can. When people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with?
People always used to come to me for computery stuff help. But
same.
They've come to learn that I actually don't know that much about computers. I only know how to play games on them.
They cool on very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandmother. Oh no, my great aunt has been like she constantly asking me for help with a computer.
Yeah.
It's like really basic stuff, and she doesn't connect to the internet unless she really has to.
Oh, okay.
So the last 2 or 3 times, Windows up has decided to update when I get there.
Oh.
So I'm sitting there for what should be like a 15-20 minute thing.
Yeah.
I have to wait a couple of hours for it to download and update. So
just tell it to update it preemptively.
Yeah, good times, good times. And obviously just work stuff. I usually get asked for help because I'm pretty great.
You're wonderful, Ashley.
Yeah, I know. What takes up too much of your time?
Work.
Yeah, work. I don't mind work, so that's not too... Sleep. No. This. No.
Anything I don't want to do at the moment. Don't want to do at that time.
Just driving. Yeah. Driving takes up too much time.
Yeah.
When are they going to invent...
Teleportation.
That'll just save everybody all the time in the world.
They wouldn't
literally.
do it. Because
no.
They charge too much money on fucking flights and transport and everything.
Yeah, that would destroy all those...
YOLO.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, you only live once.
Yeah, that's it.
Speaking of, what would be your first question after waking up from being cryogenically frozen for 100 years?
Is Tom Brady still playing for the Patriots? Because at this rate, he's never going to fucking retire.
Has there been a great DC movie yet?
I wouldn't waste my question on something like that.
No, that would be your first question. You'd be able to ask a bunch of other questions. Maybe something funny like, where's the bathroom? That'd be a good one.
I thought of an awful one that I think it was from Family Guy where they woke up Walt Disney and he goes, "Are the Jews dead yet?"
Do we have hoverboards yet? That would be a good one, though.
I feel like I would be completely uncoordinated on hoverboards and kill myself. So I know if I get on one of those, what they call a hoverboard these days, those things with 2 wheels, I'd fucking fall off and break my neck.
No? Did you ever go skateboarding or try to get on a skateboard?
I tried once.
Or a scooter?
Yeah, I could ride scooters, but skateboards, rollerblades, no. Too uncoordinated.
I haven't got any balance either.
Yeah.
What do you wish you knew more about? How to make money. How to be more successful.
I'd like to know more about...
How to get women to like me.
Is this... There's no secret formula, Ash.
There's got to be an answer.
Well, I haven't found it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just lucky. Or unlucky, as Stacey likes to think of it. I don't know. If we're thinking about stuff that nobody knows, I'd like to know more about space and what's out there. But if it's just like conventional stuff, I don't know. I always wanted to be a doctor, so I'd like to know how to be a doctor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You'd be a good doctor.
Thank you.
If you knew how to be a doctor.
Yeah.
You've got the temperament for it.
Thank you.
If somebody gets upset with what your action, you know what to tell them.
Get fucked. Your life is in my hands.
What are the small things that make your day better?
Seeing my dogs.
Coffee. Seeing your dogs, yeah, that's good. Coffee is good.
Having a nap.
For me. Naps.
Yeah.
Just music. I like listening to music.
Listen to music. Listen to music at work. Being able to watch football at work on Mondays is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Air conditioning.
Yeah. Who's your go-to band or artist when you can't decide on something to listen to?
Depends what mood I'm into. Be either Toby Keith, The Beards, Iron Maiden. Probably one of those 3.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
Band of Horses, Mumford & Sons, or maybe... What's the other one on rotation? At the moment, it's Frightened Rabbit, but yeah, that's because I've only just like discovered him this year. Them this year.
I've listened
so it's like really
to
fresh.
One of those 3 bands.
Yeah. Band of Horses.
What are they like? Like what kind of music do they play?
They're like indie rock.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
You hipster.
Yeah.
That's typical hipster.
What shows are you into?
Currently?
Wow, could you get a more generic question?
Yeah.
I guess so. Name 3 shows you're into right now?
Preacher, The Punisher, and The Expanse.
The Good Place.
Yep.
BoJack Horseman.
Yep.
And The Flash.
I never watched Flash past the first season.
Yeah?
I enjoyed it, but I just never went back to it.
Second season's pretty solid.
Yeah.
There's probably my favorite episodes in there. The one directed by Kevin Smith.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty. It gets you in the feels.
Wait.
And then the ending. Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm a bit upset that I have to wait till January to get more Good Place episodes.
Yes. Oh, if you haven't seen The Good Place, see The Good Place.
Speaking of, Tom doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
The ending of season was good. Makes everything so much better.
You just need to rewatch season 1.
Yeah. Just respectively makes it better.
Yeah, it was great. Even when I didn't know the ending, I enjoyed the first season.
That's true.
Yeah. Because there was a cliffhanger every episode, surprisingly.
And Ted Danson
made you want to see the next one.
Good actor.
And Ted Danson. I love Kristen Bell. She's adorable.
She is. She plays a good scumbag.
Yeah, she does. I don't know if it's a compliment or not, but she does.
Take it as a compliment, Christian. I know you listen.
Yeah. What TV channel doesn't exist but really should?
Explosion Network channel.
I don't know if we could do 24 hours of content every single day.
Just do a Truman Show of my life, I guess.
A lot of reruns?
Yeah.
I think a dedicated video game channel.
I feel like there would be one like that out there.
No, not like solely, I would imagine.
Do you mean
unless you count Twitch as a TV channel, but
I'm sure there'd be like a sports channel, not in Australia, but somewhere in the world, like in Korea, there'd be like an esports channel or something like that.
Yeah, I guess, but not in America or Australia, as far as I'm aware. So something like that.
Get on that, Ash. Capitalize on that.
Well, once we get our seed funding, we'll launch that TV channel on Foxtel or something. Who has impressed you most with what they've accomplished? That's
Tom Brady.
Donald Glover. I remember I first saw him on Community.
Yep.
And obviously before that, he'd been a writer on 30 Rock, the show with Tina Fey. And since then, he's done a ton of movies. He's blown up as a musical artist as Childish Gambino. Atlanta, it's a great show. Can't wait to see the second season. Now he's going to be Lando in the new Han Solo movie.
That's true.
So, yeah, Donald Glover.
Like, his persona, like, from what I know him, he's so different in everything he does. Like, he's a chameleon, really.
Yeah.
Like, his stand-up's so different to his community stuff, to his musical stuff. It'd be interesting to see him portray Lando, actually.
Yeah. I mean, he looks impressive with that mustache. So
He does.
Yeah, because the other thing I remember him, he was in Derek Comedy, like a comedy group who used to do like YouTube videos.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he was in. They did a movie together. I'm just looking it up now. Mystery Team. Yeah, so if you can find it, I don't know if it's anywhere, but see Mystery Team. It's a good movie. It's like the Hardy Boys, but with kids who sort of never grew up. They're still the same at like 20 something, and they've got like hardcore murder case that they've never had to do. Yeah, it's pretty great. What age do you wish you could permanently be?
What age do I wish I could permanently be?
26.
Yeah,
a good
like
number.
early 20s.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just downhill from here.
Yeah, probably. What TV show or movie do you refuse to watch?
Avatar.
Really? You've never seen Avatar?
The James Cameron movie, yep.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
You know, I've got an Avatar like signed frame thingy on my wall. Yeah. It was a Christmas gift.
Still not going to watch it.
I'm really not that big a fan of Avatar, but I thought it was a valid point. Probably just any horror movie. Just
You're missing out.
maybe something like Hills Have Eyes or something. I don't know. No interest. No desire.
Yep.
I enjoy sleeping, so
it's just a movie, Ash. It's not real.
Yeah, that's what they all say. What would be your ideal way to spend the weekend?
No, I don't know. the moment is not having to do anything at all.
Yeah.
Nothing worse
I think that's
than,
everybody's ideal weekends.
There's nothing worse than being forced to do something in your free time you don't want to.
Yeah. I think 24-hour charity stream, that's the best way to spend your weekend.
Yes. It's fantastic. It didn't feel like 24 hours to me.
No, because you were asleep for half of it, so that's completely understandable. But yeah, just a weekend of spending time with friends and playing games and chilling out, getting way too drunk. It's a good time. What is something that is considered a luxury, but you don't think you could live without?
Pretty much everything I do is considered a luxury in fucking in comparison to people at the third world, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably video gaming or... Yeah, probably video games.
Yeah, video games is a pretty easy answer.
Yeah.
Or just premium Spotify. I could probably get away with the ad-supported version, but
yeah,
I'm paying
YouTube Red.
Money.
Yeah.
You could get away with YouTube Red?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I could watch 30-second ads if I had to.
But I don't want to.
Yes, that's exactly right. My time is valuable.
What's your claim to fame? Do you have anything interesting that people would...
Explosion Network, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, other than the Explosion Network.
My photography, I suppose?
Yeah?
But I don't think it's
How many followers you got?
Let's have a look. Instagram, I have 305 followers.
That's solid.
My claim to fame is that there is another photographer already out there with my name. There we go.
Yeah. I think I mentioned it on a podcast before. I was a producer on a film that came third place in Tropfest a few years ago. So if you look up Photo Booth on Tropfest's YouTube channel, you should be able to find it.
I hope you don't come up in those sex scandals that's going on in Hollywood.
No, I'd have to be able to talk to a woman to be able to. Well, no. Actually, I wouldn't have to be able to talk to him. Bill Cosby had proven that.
That's true.
Hey. Pudding pops. What's something you'd like to do the old-fashioned way?
Something I'd like to do the old-fashioned way.
Or something you like to do the old-fashioned way, like not fancy new tech.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's not much. Like I don't like writing things down very much.
Me either.
This is such riveting content.
Yeah, I've just never really thought of it. I don't know. No, I can't think of anything. Technology makes the world better.
First one we've skipped.
Yep.
It's pretty good. We got. What's your favorite genre of book or movie?
Books are probably... My favourite author is Stephen King, so probably horror or fantasy or something like that. Movies... Maybe sci-fi would be my favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably books, action. Like my favourite author is Matthew Riley.
Yep.
So
he's that Australian one that did Ice Station.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's pretty great.
I get recommended to read that all the time.
You should read... some of the Jack West Jr. stuff. That's pretty cool. It's about all the ancient stuff, sort of bunch of... Yeah, it's really interesting. Movies, I don't know. I'm a sucker for a coming-of-age story, so I don't know if that's a genre, but...
Yeah, it is.
Let's go with that for the moment. How often do you people watch?
Whenever I have time, I suppose. Like, at the airport, it was pretty cool. Like, not cool, but I just find it interesting to watch people and how they act and stuff like that.
Yeah, same. If you're waiting for something, that's when you're...
Yeah. But every other time, I've got my head buried in something
or you
else.
haven't got your phone or something. Then
yeah.
Just whenever my battery's at 5%, that's when I'll people.
That's true. It's not that I like to, it's out of necessity.
What have you only recently formed an opinion about? That's a really interesting, deep question.
Cake, no sugar?
Yeah, what's your opinion?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Yeah.
In that vein, would be the Justice League movie.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's good. If you like DC, you should go see it. Maybe we'll do a review discussion at some point about the movie. I don't know. Probably not. I'm going to say no.
Being on it.
Yeah? That would involve you seeing the movie, that's an issue.
People don't know. Don't have to know that I haven't seen it.
Oh, God. What's the best single day on the calendar? It's Christmas Day. Move on.
Christmas Day. Or any day I don't have to work.
What are you interested in that most people haven't heard of?
Escape from Tarkov.
God. I knew that was going to be your answer before I even finished the question. What am I interested in people haven't heard of? Probably this. Like, a lot of people haven't heard of podcasting or doing... Yeah. So, this or maybe... Like, comic book... No, comic books are pretty big now, so...
Yeah.
How do you relax after a hard day of work?
Taking my clothes off, having a shower, just sitting down, probably laying in bed reading a book or watching TV or something.
Yeah. Same, except not taking my clothes off. I keep them on.
No, I like taking my clothes off.
Yeah, you do. What was the best book or series that you've ever read? Harry Potter for me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker, but...
Probably the Inquisitor series by Dan Abnett. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It's it's based in the Warhammer 40k universe, but I know that sounds real nerdy and stupid, but they've written really well. And the fact that it's set in that doesn't really have much bearing on the story at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the farthest you've ever been from home?
Perth.
Yeah, like I said, probably New Caledonia or Fiji. Whichever one of those is further away. I don't know. Geography wasn't my strong point. What is the most heartwarming thing you've ever seen?
Puppies.
Puppies are a good answer. Yeah. I remember one night I just watched a bunch of like soldiers coming home videos. There was like a website. I just watched video after video. Yeah, I cried a lot. It was pretty great. What is the most annoying question that people ask you? So, I work in a news agency. The most annoying question people ask me is, "Oh, is this ticket a winner? Are you going to send me a winner?"
They think they're funny.
Oh yeah. If I had a dollar for every time somebody asked me that, I would be retired.
You would be in a news agency.
I would be very much retired.
Probably in that vein, it'd be, "Is this bread today's?" Like, cunt, I didn't fucking get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to come in here to sell yesterday's fucking bread.
Yesterday's bread. Have they never been to a supermarket at like 6 o'clock at night? They're all pretty much gone.
Yeah.
So annoying. What could you give a 40-minute presentation on with absolutely no preparation?
I don't know. I don't think I have 40 minutes worth of content saved up on me.
You couldn't do 40 minutes on Tarkov?
Not coherently.
No.
I'd just be rambling.
40 minutes is a long time. I have done like 10-minute speeches where I've gone in without only small notes of where I want to go. But to go in with absolutely no prep, I think probably my own personal history, that'd be the easiest thing. I could do that.
I guess so. I could do your personal history too.
Yeah. Easy. If you were dictator of a small island nation, what crazy dictator stuff would you do? I'd get my face on all the money.
Yeah.
That seems like a good idea.
Is that out there, though?
I don't think that is too crazy. I would do the Kim Jong-un thing where he invents all the sports stories.
Sentencing Trump to death.
No, just like all the fake news about all my crazy achievements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. But just be like the dictator, the Sacha Baron Cohen movie.
Yeah. What is something you think everyone should do at least once in their lives? Charity work. I think everybody should do charity work at least once.
Ecstasy.
Drugs, also a good option. Yeah, I think everyone should get drunk at least once.
Yeah. There we go.
Live a little. Would you rather go hang gliding or whitewater rafting? I
love the idea of hang gliding, but I am fucking terrified of heights, so I guess my default answer would be whitewater rafting. Though I think that'd be just as dangerous.
Yeah. I think... I think whitewater rafting, because if you get tossed out of the boat, at least you've got a chance of survival. If you fall off the hang glider, you're definitely going to die.
Yeah.
Or you're going to break every single bone in your body.
That's not fun.
No, it's not. I mean, you could drown in whitewater rafting, but apparently drowning's not too bad.
That's true. Apparently it's not too bad.
What's your dream car?
I've always said like the Ford FB coupe, the one that the Mad Max Interceptor is made out of.
Yeah, cool.
That or a Lamborghini Diablo or Countach.
I like the Batmobile, but the one from the Telltale game, where it like changes. It's like a normal car, but it just changes color, and like sort of you can't tell. Like he can get around it normally.
Yeah,
and then it just changes as a Batmobile. Yeah, it's pretty great. You need to replay Batman, the Telltale series, season 1.
I probably won't, but
you should.
I'll just Google an image of it.
Or play season 2.
That's true. I don't have to play that.
What's worth spending more on to get the best?
TV. Vacuum cleaner, definitely.
Vacuum cleaner?
Yeah. Pay the money and get a decent vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much it changes your life.
Yeah, I think TV is probably my answer. I can't think of any. Like to get the best value out of your money. I mean, there's a bit of a difference between really good food and then good food price-wise, but I don't think there's too much of a difference.
Nah.
And alcohol all tastes the same to me, so...
Moonshine Ash will call you.
Yep. What is something that a ton of people are obsessed with, but you just don't get the point of?
Wrestling. WWE.
Oh! You're a bad person, Nick.
Why?
Wrestling's awesome. It's like superheroes with a story. No, it's like fighting games. It's like it's great. It's like soap operas. It's like stories. You can't see me, and people have theme songs, and they just run out of the ring and they just beat each other up. They pull off crazy moves. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, I can't do it.
No.
I feel like it's a waste of my time.
I think prank videos, like people who follow like prank channels like Jake Paul and that sort of thing, I don't understand why you want to see people get...
Like those Jamal.
Yeah.
I don't know how those guys aren't arrested. With fair income.
I mean...
They dress up as like fucking terrorists and throw fake bombs at people and shit like that.
I don't understand. I can understand why people would be interested, but...
Yeah.
I can't understand how you'd want to see it every single day. I think it'd get old pretty quick.
That's true, yeah.
What are you most looking forward to in this next 10 years?
Having kids, hopefully.
Yeah.
Winning the lotto.
Yep, that'll definitely happen in the 10 years.
Yep. That's my plan anyway. The full release of Escape from Tarkov.
Understandable. It's probably like a bunch of video games and movies and stuff
that
I desperately want to see. Movies. More Star Wars. The next trilogy of Star Wars movies. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And then, I just guess seeing what happens to the Explosion Network in 10 years' time. Are we still doing this? Are we rich, huge stars by now? Surely.
Make a note in your calendar to check back in 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years from today, the 19th of November, 20th of November, 2017. Let us know. Just remind us.
Yep. Jaden, keep track of that for us, will you?
Put it in your diary, Jaden.
Yeah.
Where is the most interesting place you've been? Yeah. Again, New Caledonia,
probably
Fiji. Or Melbourne. Melbourne's pretty cool.
Jamala Lodge was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a pay to stay in accommodation in the zoo, and we stayed in the tiger room, and like the tiger enclosure come into our room, and like you sleep like right next to the bed and stuff.
That's cool. That's it. That's really interesting.
Yeah, we just went there for our honeymoon. That was pretty cool.
That is an interesting honeymoon destination. I can't imagine. Were the animals in heat, or they get you in the mood?
No, it was just one tiger.
Oh, one.
Yeah, he was old.
An old tiger watching you on your honeymoon.
Yeah.
Is that? Well, I guess you can't tell anybody what happened.
I can. I'm one of the very few people in the world that can say that's had sex next to a tiger and lived to tell the tale.
Oh man, yeah, we're really getting to know each other.
Yeah.
What's something you've been meaning to try but just haven't gotten around to?
White supremacy.
Uh,
Nah, I'm joking. I don't know. They haven't gotten around to.
Assassin's Creed. Sorry. Cool
I'd
back.
be sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like, anything I want to do, I just generally do. I guess travelling overseas. That's something. Yeah.
Yeah, traveling. That's one. That's a good one.
That's more than... haven't had the money more than haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah. What's the best thing that happened to you this last week?
It's last week. Probably having pizza for dinner 2 nights of the week.
Yeah, so it's been like a really busy week at work this week with a bunch of back to school stuff. And my boss, or my manager, thanked me for all the work I'd done. So, yeah. That was
very nice.
That was very nice. It made me feel good.
You're appreciated.
Yeah, I know. It's nice sometimes for her to say nice things. She's not listening, so it doesn't matter.
Don't get used to it.
What piece of entertainment do you wish you could erase from your mind so that you could experience for the first time again?
Oh, I often think about this one. I always think about you can never recapture the feeling of going to a GTA for the first time and just exploring the world and not knowing where anything is.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because I often think back going like, it just seems so much bigger and strange when you didn't know. But once you know where everything is, it's just like, go there. And, I don't know, maybe Metal Gear Solid or Star Wars, something like that.
Probably maybe rewatch The Dark Knight just again.
Yeah.
Or just Batman in general. Just not know anything about Batman and then rediscover it all.
Are you afraid that you wouldn't like it again?
No, I don't think that's a thing that could be possible.
What if you erase your memory and then your first experience with Batman again is the George Clooney Batman or the Val Kilmer Batman?
I think it was. I think I was very young, so there's a pretty good chance that one of those is like, now it'd be a bit more difficult, but
yeah,
I think it'd still be like, that's like a black guy just as a bat beating people up. What's not to love? If all jobs had the same pay and hours, what job would you like to have? I think we've covered this, really.
Yeah. Retirement.
Retirement. That's the kind of job I want.
Yeah.
What amazing thing did you do that no one was around to see? I think I threw something and like bounced off 2 walls and the bookcase and then went in the bin.
Yeah, it'd probably be something
dumb that...
Yeah. But I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Anything at the moment.
How different was your life 1 year ago? Very different, because now I've got a bunch of new friends and I've got a business and a bunch of...
Then.
I spend up to 4 or 5 hours every week talking to a microphone.
Yeah,
it's pretty
I didn't do that.
No, I didn't do that last year.
Yeah. I'm the same. I'm with you.
Yeah. What's the best way to start the day?
Waking up.
That is always a good start. And I always say that because I have a lot of elderly customers. I say, they get up early. Oh, it's terrible. What quirks do you have?
What quirks do you think I have?
Beard obsession.
Yeah, that's true.
A love of Tarkov.
Beard obsession. Tarkov is not a quirk. It's a lifestyle.
Quirks. I don't know. Just being quiet. That's a quirk, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll say that. Being a wonderful human being.
Yeah, that's really quirky. Just
these days it is.
An inability to talk to women. What fad or trend do you hope comes back? I was never a trendy person. Tamagotchi. Like the Digimon. The ones where they stick them together. Those are pretty cool.
That was cool, yeah. I don't know. Yoo-hoo sticks.
Yoo-hoo sticks. What's the most interesting piece of art you've seen?
I don't know.
Yeah. Art's interesting. I've like obviously seen a lot of comic book art, so
yeah, like
I like Ross. He's good.
I look up a lot of art, but I just couldn't tell you the names or what I find is interesting. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Sean Murphy, he's another good artist. Francis Manipole is one of my favorites as well. Yeah. Good art. So, and then you've just seen some weird art, like
probably.
I remember on our U12 study tour, we went down to was it in Canberra? Yeah, Canberra. There was some sort of art exhibit there. Like half the class went to one thing, and a couple other people went to the art museum because that sounds interesting. There was a I don't know, 10-foot tall statue of a naked pregnant woman with hair everywhere. It was, interesting. Everywhere you would expect hair to be on a woman.
Mine would... The artist that I think of that I really like his art that I find really interesting is Zdzisław Beksiński. I don't know. It's a Polish. He's a really weird out there art.
Okay. Yeah. What kind of art do you enjoy the most? Comic book art, sequential art. I like that.
Films.
Or even like cool movie posters. That's really I like.
Yeah.
Like I look at a lot of.
I've always liked video game maps.
Yeah, they're good. Like a GTA or
Skyrim or anything like that. Yeah.
It's always good. What do you hope never changes?
My age.
I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, I know. My relationship status.
Yeah, that I hope mine changes. I hope yours doesn't. Well, maybe I do for Stacey's sake. No offense, but
she'd probably say the same.
What do I hope never changes? The current status of every celebrity who hasn't been had sexual assault claims against them. I hope that never changes. I hope it's never revealed that anybody else has been just a despicable person. That's what I hope for. What city would you like most to live in?
I don't know.
Obviously, Jack wants us to say Melbourne.
Yeah, no.
But I think it'd be
I'm happy where I am. I love Newcastle.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to live in like London or New York or LA. Probably not LA, but LA would be pretty cool. But it's a weird place from what I hear. What movie title best describes your life?
Wonder Woman. There we go. That'll do.
The Big Sick. Up in the Air. There we go. That's vague enough.
It comes at night.
Why did you decide to do the work you're doing now? Because money.
Yeah, because I wanted an apprenticeship and I wasn't. I wanted to leave school and wasn't allowed to leave school without an apprenticeship.
Yeah. What's the best way a person can spend their time?
Doing things they want to do.
Yeah. Doing stuff you want to do. That's the best way you can spend time.
Yeah.
And video games.
True.
Oh, I guess family time.
Doing stuff you want to do of what you want to do is video games.
Yeah. God. If you suddenly became a master at woodworking, what would you make?
Probably just a bunch of furniture,
yeah.
Something to go over our chest freezers to utilise that space a bit more.
Yeah. Just like tables and stuff.
Like a dog kennel or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Something practical.
Yeah.
Don't need any more ornamentals. Like maybe like wood carvings of like famous characters. You could sell those online.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. That'd be something cool to do with your master skill of woodwork.
Just become Nick Offerman.
Yeah. Where is the most relaxing place you've ever been?
My bed.
Yeah, that's a pretty good option. Yeah, just at home, just lazing around, playing video games, funnily enough.
Yes.
Hitting a common theme here. What is the luckiest thing that has ever happened to you?
Meeting Stacey.
Well, now my thing's going to sound really... I won an iPod...
Is yours meeting Stacey too?
No, it's not, unfortunately. Sorry. Oh, luckiest thing that ever happened to me, bumping into you guys at that comic book shop.
Yeah. Which way you going next time?
Yeah, I know. But other than sentimental stuff, I won an iPod Mini. Back in like ages ago, they had that like competition where you can like send in a code every hour, and they were giving away one. So I got up at like 4:00 in the morning. I thought, this is a good time to send it in because then nobody's gonna.
Yeah,
there's not many.
Strategy paid off.
Yeah, it did because I won it. It was great.
You still use it?
Yeah. No, it's definitely dead. It's like been dead for a decade almost. I think I still have it around somewhere because I'm a hoarder. But yeah, probably
take a picture of it and that could be the thumbnail.
Yeah, maybe. Where would you rather be from? I don't know if I'd rather be from anywhere. Australia is pretty much the best place on the planet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of happy being from where I am now.
Yeah.
Maybe that question is directed to people like Uganda or something like that.
Yeah, it must be. What are some things you've had to unlearn?
Unlearn?
Like
how to give a fuck at work.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I haven't got like any really bad habits like that I've had to adjust or anything. Like maybe like just software words, software, like how some things work now that they didn't before. That's about it. Nothing too extravagant.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to in the coming months?
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. Time off, seeing family. Just catching up with a bunch of people.
True.
What website do you visit most often?
Pornhub.
What's the second most website you visit the most?
Probably Explosion Network, because having to update that all the time.
Yeah.
Or Reddit. Although I use it in an app, I don't know if I class it as a website.
I don't know if apps count, because otherwise it'd be either Facebook,
I guess
Twitter,
so,
or Instagram.
Facebook or Twitter or something like that,
Yeah.
Technically they are websites, I guess.
Yeah, not counting those then I'd probably be Fox Sports or something like that.
Yeah.
Just keep up to
Bleacher
date.
Report.
Like news. Yeah. What one thing do you really want but can't afford?
New house.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Our house, that would be something I'd like. Okay, a couple more. Where do you usually go when you have your time off? Home.
Yeah, home.
Or the movies.
We
go to the movies a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Friend's place.
A lot of these are the same. Where would you spend all your time if you could? At home.
Home.
Or the movies.
Yeah. Very introverted.
What is special about the place you grew up?
I would say.
Yeah. There wasn't really anything special about. Probably the people, like the friends I had around there. They're pretty special, but nothing too interesting about growing up in.
Nothing makes it any better than anywhere else.
No. What age do you want to live to? Infinite.
Yeah. As far as I can go.
Well, until it starts to get too difficult to live.
No, by the time that point maybe.
You're thinking 50, 60 years they'll figure it out? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. For my sake, I hope so.
What are you most likely to become famous for? I guess other than the Explosion Network.
Photography, I guess?
Yeah. Maybe writing something. I said I'd write something. Never got to it. Episode 5.
You still got time.
Yep. What are you absolutely determined to do? As of right now, make this a success. Yeah. I mean, that's...
Go to bed tonight.
You're absolutely determined. Isn't that... You're absolutely determined to be on bed in time every night?
Yeah.
Isn't that
true?
Your thing?
That is true, yeah.
That is the most Nick thing. What is the most impressive thing you know how to do?
I don't know. I mean, photography, but then it's not that impressive. Anyone can do photography.
Yeah. We're not very impressive.
Have an appreciation for Escape from Tarkov. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive because nobody knows what it is. I think coming with these smart-ass remarks is the most impressive thing I can do.
Yeah, you are very good at it, actually.
Yeah, I pick my moments. I self-censorship. That's what you got to do. You got to self-edit.
That's it. Yeah,
you got to make sure.
Opportune moment.
You just got to make sure you don't put out bad ones in between.
That's
so
true.
they're all gold. What do you wish you knew more about? Didn't we already do this one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
And maybe the last one here. What question would you most like to know the answer to?
I guess, are we alone in the universe or something like that? Pretty generic one, I think.
Yeah. What happens when we die?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to know that.
Was Jesus real? Did we need Hitler?
We know the answer to that. Just ask Dylan.
I think that's definitely been at least an hour that we've been going.
Yeah, well, recording for an hour 14 online.
Yeah, so I think we might just wrap it up there.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much for joining me today, Nick.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
For joining us at our regularly scheduled time every single week that everybody should be able to come on. You were the one that showed up for my week.
I'm the one. Still the one. You're the one that I want.
If you want to sing it, Nick, where can they send you singing videos?
At Ashley Hoppy.
How would you spell that?
ASHLEYHOBLEY.
It's a thing. And you could also send them to me at Lord N.Prior, PRIOR. You can follow the show at Explosion Pod on Twitter, or you could follow us on Instagram. If we get a bunch of people who like us on Instagram, we might actually start posting there. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Explosion Network. You can watch all our Twitch content at twitch.tv/Explosion Network. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at bit.ly/Explosion Network. We're still waiting on those 100 subscribers so we can change the URL.
We also have a competition running.
Yes, we have a competition running. If you go to either Facebook or Twitter, there's a link there somewhere to win a copy of a Star Wars book called From a Certain Point of View. A collection of short stories. So check that out. And if you want to see all our content, you just go to explosionnetwork.com. It's all there. All that awesome content. So
don't forget to tell your friends and rate and subscribe. And
go to iTunes. Just like all our videos. Just go to YouTube. Just like every single video.
Yep. We won't get offended if you do that.
It won't hurt our feelings at all if you give us 5-star reviews and really.
Or if you want to hurt our feelings, we will get offended.
If you if you really want to hurt our feelings, give 8-Bit a bunch of 5-star reviews. Go over there, say, "Oh, I really want to offend the Explosion Network, so here's a 5-star review." But it won't make any sense to them. Just tweet at them at 8-Bit. We are 8-Bit. Explosion Network's terrible. And then see how they react. All right. Thank you very much for listening. If you've got any more random questions that you want to ask, just tweet us. We might answer them.
I will do my best to at least look at the questions.
That is a hell of a promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Cruzy Mate here with all you need to know about November here at the Explosion Network. Firstly, we would like to extend a big thank you to everyone who donated to our Extra Life campaign to help the big, beautiful kids. You can check out all our challenge videos going up on YouTube over the month of November. While you're over there, check out all our PAX coverage, the Explosion Network's first convention. We have a bunch of videos going up on all the games we played over at bit.ly/Explosion Network. Also, our Best of 2017 awards start in late November, so get pumped for that with more information to come soon. And don't forget, Older on Explosion continues every Friday at 12 PM if you want your weekly dose of Star Wars hype leading up to The Last Jedi. And all our weekly shows will continue. Pleasure on Mondays, Plat on Tuesdays, and Grandstand Gurus goes live on Thursdays, all at 12 PM. And finally, we will be returning to full form over on twitch.tv/Explosion Network with all our weekly streams. So keep your targets locked on explosionnetwork.com for all of the explosive content.